All right, I'll wrap up with the fun stuff. Taxes, customs, shipping, and just other stuff you need to know. So I added this slide in because we get a lot of questions about these topics, and I know they're relevant for everyone on every platform. So the first things first, little quick overview of shipping. So shipping varies by our product and vendor. So yes, I know that's confusing. The reason for that is because we do work with a lot of different vendors. But we try to make it as simple as possible for you, and we're making some changes to hopefully make it even better. So at each vendor, the vendor is integrated with different couriers. So for example, a vendor might be supporting FedEx, UPS, UPS-MI, and DHL. And Gooten might have integrated all of those different shipping methods or a handful of them, depending on what makes sense for us. So we offer to you standard, expedited, and overnight, and then you can then offer those options to your customers. So not every option is available for every product. So not all of our products have overnight shipping available, for example. All of them do have standard. And the courier used is going to vary by product. So I included a link here that you guys can check out so you know which couriers your products are being sent through. Obviously, we're working on improving this as much as we can going forward. At this time, you don't have the ability to select which courier you would like to use. You have to use what the vendor has integrated, that we've integrated. But that's just something to be aware of. In terms of shipping pricing, pricing is calculated based off of the boxing rules. So how many items can fit in one box, as well as the weight of the shipment. So I included a link here to take you guys to some of our knowledge base articles about how this works and how you can expect to set your retail prices for shipping. Something that's cool that we're working on the shipping side right now is actually flat shipping for some of our products for certain zones within the US. I think the idea would be to do the continental 48 states to start. And that pricing model should help a lot of our partners, especially for some of our top selling products, better predict what you're going to be charged from us when you're selecting different shipping methods. On a related note, taxes, another fun topic everyone loves, especially this time of year. You are responsible for collecting these. So Gooten will not collect taxes on your behalf. We're a reseller, so our tax model is very different from yours. So I also included a link that will let you know how to set these taxes up. And we're actually having a little bit of a white paper come out in the next week or so that describes a little bit more in detail our suggestions for collecting tax and how you can avoid getting yourself in any trouble here. Most of the platforms that you're selling on, like Shopify, for example, will assist you in this, but just make sure that you know about that when you're setting your store up. Finally, customs related to shipping and taxes. Your customer will pay customs. So if you're sending a package internationally, for example, if you're shipping 4 hoodies from the US to Norway, the customer in Norway will pay customs on that package. So the majority, if not all of our packages that are sent internationally have the production value of the good listed on the package. So this is actually a question I've got a lot in terms of why do we list that value? Why do we not list the retail value or the Gooten cost, etc.? Couple reasons for this. First thing is we don't really know what the retail price of the value or retail price of the item is that you sold this for, because that information does not get passed back to us and it doesn't get passed to our vendor. Second thing is the Gooten value of the package and the retail value of the package usually differ slightly than the production value of the package. So an example I give for this is obviously if we're purchasing a pair of Nikes, the cost of money it takes to produce those Nikes is different than the retail value of that particular product. So the benefit is that our vendors use the production value of the good when putting the customs information on the package, which is usually the lowest value, which helps your customers because they end up paying less customs. So we're pretty strict on this from a vendor perspective. We don't want to be doing anything outside the bounds of legality, and obviously want to be completely transparent about the value of these goods. But if you do ever have any questions about customs and you do think you're going to be shipping a lot internationally, please let our team know and we'll get you any resources that you need.